9:20 p.m. Wednesday, March 4th, 2020, episode number 779 of UhhYeahDude. My name is Jonathan. This is Seth.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hello, Seth.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, dude, America through the eyes of true American Americans.
Take it east.
Hey!
Just a couple of New Yorkers over here.
It's just a New York podcast.
This is my thought of the day. Go fuck yourselves.
Oh!
Take it east. Boshikike.
Hey, Boshikike. You know what I mean. I think it's going to be all right. Is it not, Mies?
Oh, yeah, my thought of the day is
Hey.
you're a fucking dumb
Yeah,
scumbag fucko. Boy. Boyoyoing. That's my thought of the
Thought of
day.
the day.
Old school for life.
Oh,
Hey.
my God. New York, you need to chill for a second.
You guys need to
New
stop
York.
being New York.
Hey, New York, you need to chill for a second, New York.
Just chill out on being New York.
We're in Hollywood,
Yeah.
Jonathan and I.
Thank
so
God.
whenever we're in Hollywood,
Thank
we go
fucking
to
God.
the Hollywood Comedy. Probably waiting for one other word to be after the Hollywood Comedy Club. 5871 Melrose Ave, Melrose and Cahuenga. Open mic and live shows 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to midnight. The Hollywood Comedy. I think you're missing a word.
Club.
Because
Stage.
workshop. Because on the window it says the
Co-op.
Hollywood Comedy. They must be waiting for the letters to come in. I'll check online. No, online it's the Hollywood Comedy.
Not like backed up and
You can go to slotted.co. You can pay $5 to get up on stage for 5 minutes, or you can pay $8 to get up for 10 minutes.
what's
And
a better
just
deal?
workshop.
$8, right?
Probably a better
8
deal.
for 10.
But you got to get 8 minutes of material.
10.
So it's best. How about
No, $8 for 10 minutes
how
of
about-
material.
Yeah. How
You need-
about
so you need a
$2
good 10.
for 1 minute? I only need 1 minute of incredible comedy. The Hollywood Comedy. So I'm looking in the window. The stage to the window, it's I don't know, 5 feet
What? Between the stage
between the
and
stage and the
so
sidewalk.
where people would stand or
Where
sit?
people would.
Is there a bar?
The Hollywood Bar? No.
The Hollywood.
No. It's the Hollywood Comedy.
There's no bar.
Oh, no, I don't think there's a blues license up in there.
You can't have a comedy club without booze,
You got
can
to
you?
be drunk to laugh. There's only one thing you can listen to sober and laugh, and that's UhhYeahDude. You driving right now? You better not be drinking. The Hollywood Comedy. You just didn't. Your Instagram is that as well, and you just didn't want to throw any other words on.
They couldn't.
Couldn't.
They're all owned.
Legally. All the words are owned.
Said fuck it. Just call it the Hollywood
Oh,
Comedy.
my gosh.
That'll be the name of our movie.
The Hollywood Comedy.
UhhYeahDude presents.
The Hollywood Comedy. It's a weird movie. I use my...
Sunglasses at night.
Well, I wear them at night, but I use my adaptogens for homeostasis.
Uh-huh.
I use my collagens for stabilization. And I also use my nootropics for processing. So between
I thought it was nootropics.
my nootropics...
Tropics.
Collagens and adaptogens are for homeostasis, stabilization, and or processing. So what I'll do
skincare you're talking about?
It's more
a regime.
holistic, a regime.
A holistic
An
regime.
Ayurvedic holistic regime at the Hollywood Comedy. What is this place? It's the Hollywood Comedy.
Welcome.
Gracias. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like sometimes you see neon and it's out, and that's annoying. This could be worse. If this sign was in neon, over. Because you'd be like, is there another? Is something out? Is it? What's happening here?
Are we gonna
Perform
there?
live? Yes. Put us on the list. Slotted.co. We're in
I get 10 minutes.
April
you get
16th from
5.
2 to 2:15. I paid for
AM
it.
or PM?
PM. I paid for it. Don't worry about it. Meet me there. Meet me at
PM.
Terry's. Meet me at Terry's at 1:30.
I'll be
for
doing
a burrito.
5 minutes at 2:15 PM.
PM. Across from Terry's. Grab a burrito.
Is it right there, huh?
Right across from Terry's.
Right by Brothers Collateral?
Right by Brothers Collateral closing.
which is weird because my friend just moved into that building, renting from them,
hoping to
doing amplifier repair.
hoping to hawk all of his shit.
No, he knows them. He used to be further up the street,
Hollywood
but
pawn shop that's been there forever.
they're selling the building. They own the building.
The brothers? Are they brothers? Let's look into that. Interesting. Are you guys really brothers?
Are there brothers? Are there two people?
Oh, there's two.
They're brothers.
You think that's not an act?
No, I don't think so.
The Hollywood brothers. Yeah, Brothers Collateral's closing, so it just leaves Elliott Salter on Santa Monica. The pawn shops are really like drifting away.
But Elliott's, I mean, no offense. I mean, I love Elliott, but I mean, he's not been in the best of health for many years either.
Okay, so you're saying that could close down too. So where do I pawn my shit?
I mean, my dad used to hawk stuff at Elliott.
Back in
I
the
mean,
day.
my dad knows Elliott now, like current day.
Yeah.
Jack, my old boss, knows Elliott. I mean, everyone I know has dealt with him. I mean,
Everyone's dealt with Elliott. Everyone's had a pair of pearl earrings they've hawked. These are my mama's pearl earrings. You don't need a receipt.
I'm coming back for him.
I'll be back for him. I love you, mama.
See you in a couple of weeks. Things are just tight this week. In Portland,
Portland,
the
Oregon?
PNW.
Okay.
Portland, Oregon.
Not Portland, Maine.
No, I think it's Maine.
Interesting. I like that.
Doesn't
They're so far away from each other, and they're so distinct.
Well, I just thought that based off of the subject matter, because it actually doesn't state this, but
Okay. Tell me what it is. We'll decide which state
it's got to be.
takes place in.
Portland. Lobsters have long delighted
Maine.
tourists. Lobsters have long delighted tourists as the state's most beloved seafood. Yeah, I don't hear a lot of people saying, "Ooh, that Oregon lobster."
Buttery lobster.
That Oregon lobster.
Pour some coffee on it. It's better.
Cold brew.
Pour a cold brew down the lobster's gullet.
They have long been, long delighted tourists as the state's most beloved seafood, but one company thinks that the crustaceans can save human lives by providing their blood for use in new drugs. The company working on the project, Lobsters Unlimited of Orono, is investigating whether lobster blood, I didn't know they had blood, can be used as a potential weapon against viruses and cancer.
I didn't know lobsters had blood. Okay.
Representatives,
The lobster is a bloodless creature.
representatives with the company said the results are very promising.
Really?
The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office has issued them a patent in late October related to their work. The blood is easy to come by because it is a byproduct of lobster processing.
That's just it. By the time the lobster gets to you, they've processed that. So you would think
Yeah, this is
it's
a
a bloodless creature.
crustacean.
They're like, no.
We extracted it
See,
already.
before it got to you.
Blood. It's a
Buckets.
fucking. Here's my thing. I'm gonna start humanely extracting lobster blood without killing the
hurting
lobster.
them in any way. And what is the lobster blood going to do?
Cure diseases.
Cure diseases. Interesting. Are they sure about this? This sounds... I don't know. I'm not a scientist. It sounds slightly outlandish.
Why? I got an itch.
Well, I guess for all this time we've had diseases, we want to cure them. Somebody just decided, you know what might help? Lobster blood.
Well, because nobody knew it existed. Most people didn't know lobster blood existed.
Oh, lobsters have blood? I always thought that was a bloodless creature. Oh yeah, that'll work. We'll hold it. Put a pin in this one. We'll come back to this in a few years. God, my sciatica. Yeah, see?
Good
Just
thing.
boom, really shot. Like the platelets. All the athletes go to European.
Well, is there
countries.
another? I'm trying to think. Is there another? Is there another blood, animal blood that has healing properties that we use?
Definitely. You're not human. You're speaking not
Non-human.
non-human.
Non-baby.
I'm out. I stumbled online across Michael by Michael Shannon. What? What is this?
It's a show.
It's a shoe line. Michael Shannon? You mean Boardwalk Empire Michael Shannon? Do you mean 99 Homes?
Is he a
Michael
cobbler?
Shannon? You mean Knives Out's Michael Shannon? You mean The Shape of Water, the guy with the face that's kind of scary yet kind of handsome? Michael by Michael Shannon? No, there's just a guy that makes shoes called Michael Shannon.
Wonder if that's
So-
helped or hindered his
It's
business.
definitely hindered. Honey, I brought you some clogs. They were made by the actor Michael Shannon.
Shanahan.
So I guess there's a shoe designer named Michael Shannon, and his shoe line is called
Michael.
Not Shannon. Are those Shannons? No, they're Michaels.
By Michael
By
Shannon.
Michael Shannon. The actor? The Chicago-based actor? He's an incredible shoemaker,
Cobbler.
designer, cobbler.
He's a visionary cobbler.
Visionary designer.
Daniel Day-Lewis is a cobbler.
Yeah, he likes to cobble. That's when he wanted to get away from it all.
That's right.
I gotta get away from it all. Get away from what?
Like, what are you
What
talking
are you
about?
talking about? Like, yeah, you're a wicked good actor. Like,
Nobody
fuck off.
cares.
No one cares.
Just go to New York like
Oh,
all the rest of them
Shut
do.
up! I'm cobbling. Great, great. People love to take themselves real serious. Hey, no, it's not what it's about. I'm getting away from it all.
I mean, when I read that he called Adam Sandler to talk to him about his role in Uncut
Crap.
Gems, I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
done.
no, I'm out.
I'm done with
I'm out.
everything.
Lincoln,
I'm
I'm
finished with everything.
I'm out. Lincoln.
I'm finished with all of this.
Adam. It's double DL. Please explain the processes. Well, it was kind of like the Bohemian guy. They slapped some fucking fake teeth in me, and then I got the what? Take it easy.
Hey, take it easy.
You know what it really is? The character actors like Adam Sandler and Daniel Day-Lewis, they build it from the ground up.
Yeah.
They start with the shoes. That's how Michael Shannon.
That's
You
the
start
cobbling.
with your footwear. I read the character. I base what would the character wear for shoes. So I have to be a shoe designer, essentially, as an actor. Fuck off. No, it's okay. It's all right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
How is our? You think that guy? How far across that volcano you think that piece of shit is right
Probably
now?
falling into the
Doesn't matter,
volcano
though.
right now. Doesn't matter.
He's just dangling, bouncing around.
Yeah, we dipped into Volcano Live with Nick Wanda. Nick's wife was supposed to do something, not a real stunt, because she had a safety harness. But it's so funny, right? I guess they decided right before her stunt, oh, wait
Well,
a
I
minute.
think they did,
There's
though.
a change of plans. Oh, there's been a safety change. She can't. Yeah, really?
No, I think there was.
No,
though.
because they're going to say the same thing with him when we watch it in a minute. Oh, a change of plans. Nick didn't want to wear a harness, but the Nicaraguan government forced him to. Did they? You think they give a fuck
They
about
would-
Nick Wallenda?
Yeah.
We don't got enough to worry about that we are going to expel any energy wondering if Nick Wallenda
We'll be okay.
will be okay tonight.
I mean, it would be so much more wild.
It would be.
It would be everything.
Banana cake.
It would be insane.
Everything.
It would be everything. And instead,
I'm gonna
it's
go-
nothing.
Instead, it's zilch. It's less than negative nothing.
We were watching his wife do her
Aerial act?
air ballet,
Air ballet.
aerial ballet,
Air ballet.
air ballet,
Air ballet, they call it.
and she's in the middle of hovering over a volcano,
But
even though she
no,
wasn't.
she's like
as they
10 as the camera showed, she's 2,000 feet away from the volcano.
and he and her are maintaining communication through some type of high-tech earpieces, and he is standing on the edge of the volcano,
Edge of madness.
and she is out in the middle. And I realized at one point that he is talking to her, and he is actually at that moment, I said he's in more danger than she is right now, just standing at the edge of this
It
thing.
takes one pebble to
Just
go
a
loose,
whoa.
and he falls to his death.
This broad could do anything, and it would be over.
I
mean, it was just she'd just be fucking bouncing around.
watching this thing.
You know what would be cool if you needed to use a harness, but the harness only had 3-4 seconds of safety in it.
Meaning, what
Like,
would happen?
all right, like it'll buy you like a couple of bounces, but then if you don't recover from them, then you're done.
You got to grab the wire.
You gotta get on. Like you fall, this thing will
catch you,
but just
only 2 bounces.
2 bounces. You
bounce.
better get on that bad boy.
I like that. That's high tech.
Like half safety.
I was watching Real Sports with Brian Gumbel, and they were doing this whole thing about, free climbers like our boy fucking Alex, and how it's it's the ultimate and it's the most psychotic thing you could ever do. And how we need to stop. Like, this is the movie. People were like, I don't like this movie. It glorified, as if when I'm sitting in a movie theater watching Free Solo, I'm thinking, you know what? I might
get in on this.
Maybe I'll get in on this.
Well, there are some people.
I don't give a fuck. There's 9 people that do that in the entire world. There are 29 people that free solo fucking mountains. We don't need to make any laws to stop them. Oh, we got to get in on this. The kids are just the kids are what? They're looking at a 3,500 foot vertical rock face and being like,
I got this. I got this, fam.
Yeah. That's definitely what I was thinking when I was watching it. That looks like fun. I'd like to be 2,000 feet up, clung to a fucking mountain with nothing. I'd love that feeling.
I didn't know you could do that until
it out of the theater. I crawled out of the theater. I was so weak from watch. Do you want to try it? Oh yeah. Anybody want to get me in a van and drive me to Yosemite right now? Fucking people. Oh, it glorifies it.
I'll tell you what, though. I hear a whole lot more people talking about going to
El Cap.
No, climbing. What are they called? Climbing clubs.
Oh, people love to climb.
But I'm saying, I think there's been a.
Oh, there's definitely been a resurgence, uptick in climbing.
In climbing.
But I don't know,
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No way. No way. It's also you're absolutely right. That it's just anybody that would have the inkling to do that is it takes so long to be able to even think about doing that. Then it's go ahead if you want to, but I'm not here to
Yeah, you'll be dead in under a minute. It's not really. We don't have to. If you started climbing up, you would be paralyzed in less than 60 seconds. You'd make it 14 feet up, slip, and you'd fall onto the ground and break your back. I'd be like, well, that didn't take that long. That's over.
Who's next?
Anybody else? I'll do it. Do it. Fuck off. I wrote this down because I'm reading this fucking quote. If I read this on fucking Instagram one more fucking time, I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to get permission. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Talking about this acai bowl. I'll smash this fucking bowl. What? So it's easier. It's easier
to apologize.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness
than it is to get permission.
I think the concept being that hey man, I fucking can't wait around. I gotta smash this acai bowl.
I gotta smash your wife now.
Smash your wife and then and make her a fucking fresh acai bowl.
I'll apologize to you later.
Hey, fuck it. We'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there without a harness, bro.
You never would have given me permission to fuck her.
You never would have let me smash your wife and then make her an acai bowl. I'll ask for forgiveness after we do it. Okay. That's a crazy. It's attributed to Grace Brewster Murray Hopper, amazing woman, highly decorated.
It's one person?
Grace Brewster Murray Hopper, highly decorated,
it's a law
high-ranking
firm.
U.S. naval officer and early computer programmer who received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. So this baller-ass woman, back in the 40s, was creating computer language codes and said that in terms of they're not giving me. Because I'm a woman and I'm not being allowed to do this. And now I got bros using it to smash their best friends' wives. Just like Grace Murray Hopper. When she was creating code back in the 40s. I'll smash your fucking little sister, bro. Why fucking ask? Y'all ask later. I do it.
And then I ask.
And then I smash. Or wait. Fuck, hold on. It's insane.
That's tough.
Girls at the beach with a sign being don't go across this, on the other side of it, posing. I'll ask later. You'll ask later to climb over where it said don't climb to take on the beach next to the monk seals? Deuces. Fuck you, monk seals. Fuck off. I do it. And then if I get arrested,
I ask for
forgiveness? Bail later.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know, man.
People got
do
stuff.
it. People love to do stuff.
I've yeah, I don't know.
When's it gonna send you over the edge, though?
Well, I mean,
and
I
what
wrote.
Instagram page are you gonna just?
I sent you some stuff this week that I was like,
What's gonna send you?
This is starting to rub me the wrong way.
Deep end.
I don't know. I think I might. It sucks because
The addiction is stronger than opiates. It's just that simple. There's no getting off of it.
Well,
That's the problem.
what's so bad about it though is that it doesn't give you nearly the anything that drugs would.
No, at least you don't even get to fucking nod off. You get nothing from it.
But I just wonder if at some point I will like just completely lose interest.
Okay.
And then
just transcend to that next.
Well, just
it's really making
just
that,
not even. I mean, there'll obviously be some new version of it. Maybe that'll be. I don't find myself. I don't find myself there as much as I used to be.
Okay.
I know that, and that's not.
That's good. That's
perception.
Good.
That's truth.
Because
the phone can tell you.
Phone was like, good job.
Every week I'm down.
You're down 1 minute.
You know, I mean, I don't think I'm on it that much, to be honest.
Great.
I think
that's me then.
That might be skewed, you know. I mean, but I would think in the scheme of the world and people I know, I don't think I'm on for how much I live from the internet, this show, talking about things, trying to stay in touch with people, telling people about shows, merch, all that shit, staying in the mix, actually utilizing it. I don't think the amount of time I spend just lurking on it is all that crazy.
That's just me then. All right. So it's more a me thing. Okay.
No, it was a me thing, and I think I just sort of it started to lose its appeal. But I don't know if at some point I'm going to feel like so compelled to like leave it.
Okay.
I mean, fuck. I still have a Facebook page. I haven't been there in a million years. So it's like, well, I just have this thing that I just don't really deal with that often.
Okay.
You know? Every once in a while, I'll get a message on it from some old friend or a relative, and I'll be like, OMG, you know, and then... and
OMG, WTF, crazy, new things.
Logged out. And then,
I'm out.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's whack.
It's powerful.
But I was like thinking about, you know, again, a month or so ago, I was thinking about leaving, and I was just like, I don't know how I would tell people about anything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously friends and family, but like the people that listen to the show, and
oh, yeah.
I don't know how I would get the word out. And if you look at especially with this show, that with the immediacy that I do there, we can talk about things on the show here, but the people are at different points in listening to the show. So there's it's known that at this point I put this thing out and that I can see that people have seen it.
That direct nectar.
That sweet nectar.
It's a shot of adrenaline.
I don't know. It's whack. But people love to talk on it. People love to do shit on it.
Oh, people love to do their comedy on it.
Their comedy, their dances, their lip syncs. Their...
It's the kids, man.
I mean, at least the kids are the kids.
Kids are the kids, and you got to let them be kids.
Yeah, at least with that, I'm like...
It's more the adults.
It's the adults.
That's when you got.
Those are the ones you got to be aware of.
Yeah, you're not a kid, man.
Hey, man, you're not a kid. Albuquerque, New Mexico. An analysis shows that the city's police are taking 93% longer to respond to 911 calls than they did 9 years ago.
I mean, the cars have only gotten faster.
Everything's gotten faster.
Everything's gotten more direct and immediate than 9 years ago. So your time should be twice as fast.
It takes
least.
around 48 minutes to arrive on scene.
That's not that long. 48 minutes.
You've been dead, killed 3 times.
Hello, I need help right now. We will be there in 40.
What time is it right now?
55 minutes.
What time is it there?
Oh shit! You need us to get there.
40,000.
Hey, do you have any hour-long network dramas? Why don't you throw one of those on? Fast forward through the commercials, and as it wraps up, we'll be right.
We'll be 10 minutes out.
We'll be 10 minutes later.
40,000 people said that they called Albuquerque 911 last year and got a recorded message that said, "Don't hang up."
Don't hang up. We're here for you. Listen to this dope track. Riff Raff released another new song. Would you like to hear it? No! There it is. Watermelon, pump, like Riff and Raff. How many fucking times?
Oh.
Butterscotch cheetah, put it in the pita. Your fucking shit is so crazy.
It's over. It's like
It's insane.
still happening though. You can crank them out.
Papamoose scooter. Like, it's literally just like, I'm going to write down 300 things that are just in the mix. And not rhyme them, just say the words.
I mean,
Get shredded.
it's art.
And the rest is...
Raise huskies.
We've got to love them.
I mean,
World
Paint
Star,
cars.
Every week on World Star, it's a new, really crazy 2-minute song with crazy words.
but yeah, yeah, he's an enigma.
It's an enigma.
He's an orb. I don't know. He's still at it. It's
He's
crazy.
gotta be at
if
it.
you told me
10 years ago?
that I was like, because I mean, I went and saw that fool 10 years ago.
No, I don't know if it was that long, but it's been a long time.
I mean, it's been, I think it was about,
You're like, I
9
think this
years
guy's got
ago?
staying power. This guy's got bars.
they got
right
the
here.
rice out.
Oh, when he was getting the rice out, it was like the 80s.
I mean, that was a long
Dog, he
time
began the rice out
ago.
for 25, 30 years.
He just had a CD player playing the record, and then he was just tossing rice out.
Ah!
I mean, I think he still does this as far as his live shows go, but
How's a fucking piece of rice in the corner of your fucking eye? How's that lawsuit? Oh, I took down Riff Raff. He blinded me at a show. I got hit with a piece of fucking
I
rice.
own his name
He
now.
still does that? Yeah.
he gets the rice out every night.
It's crazy.
Riff.
What are you going to do?
Big riff.
Gorilla Lamborghini. What? It's cool. I take crazy words and I put them together. Gorilla Lamborghini. I don't think he said that, but that's a good one. You heard Riff Raff's new song, Gorilla Lamborghini? That sounds crazy. It is. Why is an empty shampoo bottle so easy to knock over? Is this a what? Is it a riddle? A joke? What is it? What's that question?
I don't know. What's the answer?
Well, it becomes annoyingly easy to knock over a shampoo bottle when it's nearly empty. This is an easily observed and absolutely stupid as fucking curiosity-provoking phenomenon that, according to Lehigh University physics professor Jerome Lacini, yields insights into center of mass and impacts. What? The physics of this is really interesting, and it's actually pretty easy to understand. Is it physics, man? Tell me why an empty bottle of something is easy to knock over, but explain it to me with math. Well, Seth, along with another first-year physics major, they wrote a paper on the phenomenon. It's not a phenomenon that empty shit gets knocked over. That is, I don't know what phenomenon means. Is that a movie?
Yeah.
With John Travolta?
Yes. That I saw in the theater.
Okay.
With my father.
Is he an angel?
I believe you.
Phenomena?
I think you decide. You tell me.
I would say phenomenon does not apply to why do empty things, why are they easy to knock over?
Because they're empty?
Hold on. Respect physics. It was published in The Physics Teacher. In the paper, they find that center of mass of a shampoo bottle, they discuss its stability on a tilted surface, and they demonstrate its sensitivity to impacts using a single experiment involving a tennis ball and a protractor. Guys, what's up over there? Guys, what are you doing? Well, Seth, we're using physics, fun, to show you why this pert. Do they make pert? Watch. I'm going to waste all the shampoo.
Right
pour
down
it out.
the drain.
That's great for the environment. Put it in the drain. Put it down. Take my fucking foot and kick the shampoo bottle. Why was it so gosh darn easy? I don't know. You tell me. But write it in a paper and make it lengthy and use a lot of math. Jonathan, it's just physics, baby.
Yeah. I feel like I need to read this.
You got to read it.
Good read.
My mom was getting back from radiation. I was like, Mom, don't worry about it. I
Look,
gotta,
like these guys are on it.
Mom, hey, Mom, it's crazy what happened with the radiation. It's like literally burnt you. But listen, do you ever wonder? Hold on.
Look, watch this.
Wait, watch this. Hey, when you're getting radiation, have you ever wondered, like, why sometimes in the shower, like, when the shampoo bottle's almost empty? It also works for conditioner bottles. It can, like, knock over really easy. Well, don't worry about it. A couple of dudes, they've been figuring it out. Does that make you feel better, Mom? Does that make you feel better, Mom? It's fucking unbelievable.
Physics is fun.
Everything is fantastic, and math and science is beautiful, and the world is crazy, and it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? It's fine. Again, it's applicable. It's all good. But you two dudes, what the fuck are you two dudes doing? If it was during a lunch break, maybe, or something like, or off
just
hours.
an aside.
Hobby. But it didn't sound like that because shit got published in like papers. I don't know. I didn't write anything published, but it seems to me that would require some time spent during work.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, it was
or teaching
it was
or school or
their work.
Their life's work. Eureka.
USA Today.
I mean, I don't know nothing about this, but I do know that all the other shit, it's all like really trippy and quantum and it's all about that kind of shit. What the fuck is this shit? You're getting laughed at by your colleagues. I will guarantee that. Listen, I don't know anything about it, but I can motherfucking guarantee you that there's two other physics professors, teachers in the building that are like, you guys suck. Did you figure it out between the two of you? Why empty shit is easy to knock over? Fulcrums are tilted and everything has to have some kind of explanation in the world in that kind of way.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to knock something over so bad right now.
Just to prove
the
law.
The law of something. I don't know what the law is. It's the law of not publishing a paper on it. Have you ever wondered why it's so easy to pick up an index card and then drop it? I've spent the last 3 years researching that. It involves physics.
Fun.
And I'm going to make it easy for you to understand in this lengthy paper published in a journal that you can't read.
Why can't we read them? Because we're not allowed to.
You can't have that knowledge?
No, we're not allowed.
You're not allowed to have it.
We can't handle it.
You wouldn't be able to handle all that.
USA Today snapshots. U.S. adults on how they feel about DNA testing companies sharing customer data with law enforcement to help solve crimes. 1% did not respond. 18% were not sure how they felt about it. I'm going to sleep on that.
Can you call me back?
Tomorrow?
You can't?
33% found it not acceptable.
Absolutely unacceptable.
48% find it acceptable.
Fuck it. Hey,
What do you?
You
where
got
you-
the shit?
Where are you in on this?
I think if you're willing to fucking do that, as I've done, you're pretty much all bets are off in terms of like where that's ending up. You better hope you have a fucking strong alibi when someone uses that in fucking when some fucking doofus that works at the fucking ancestry fucking office kills his fucking wife and uses your shit. You better hope you have a solid alibi.
Yeah.
Well, your DNA, Seth, was found at the scene in Salt Lake City, Utah? Yes. It was Wednesday, March 4th. She was killed in the evening from approximately 7 p.m. to midnight. I have 2 fucking episodes. No, sorry. We don't know. Maybe you could have done them at a different time and said,
Maybe you
hey,
binged
this
them.
is Jonathan. It's Wednesday, March. We don't know. You could have recorded on a Tuesday, and he could have said that date, giving you an out. Let's arrest Jonathan, too, as an accessory to murder. Both of us spent our life in prison. The second that shit got sent out of this apartment, it's like, you hope it's used for good. Maybe they'll cure something. Maybe your DNA will be added to a database to, for medical purposes, to have more samples to cure shit. The other alternative is the man in Salt Lake City who works in ancestry who killed his wife.
Well, I guess.
And law enforcement, I guess.
I mean, I think the issue, like the phones and stuff, is that it's not so much that the act itself is somehow somebody is hurt. The act of providing, if you could share that information,
Yes.
that obviously if it could help in a situation where someone has harmed someone else and you need to be able to prove that,
Yeah.
that in and of itself is an understandable act decision, but in order to allow that to happen,
Yeah.
you forfeit a freedom and a right to privacy that it doesn't feel safe in the hands of the people that you're handing that over to. And that is where it gets wonky. And the same thing with the iPhones. I mean, they finally caved in, and now, they refused to break phones, and now they finally were like, you don't have a choice. You have to be able to, you have to hack phones for us if we want you to. And it's just like, well, I mean, that's a wrap. Like, it's a done deal, but like you're saying, you want to play that game. If you want to be blessed with all the conveniences and insight and information that all of these things provide, that I believe we all deserve in the cosmic sense.
Yeah.
But in order to do that right now, you have to play ball with these people, and you are giving into that.
To find out that you might be lactose intolerant and have hereditary thrombosis has basically opened you up to a rogue employee to frame you for a murder you did not commit.
For the rest of time.
For the rest of my life. So I have to worry about that every day. Because I found out you might be lactose intolerant. So to find that out, now every day for the rest of my life, I have to worry about getting set up by a rogue employee? That was stupid! But yes. But you could be lactose intolerant. I don't even drink milk! It doesn't matter! Well, you shouldn't have done it.
Maybe you shouldn't have done it.
Why is it FBI in my caller ID?
Always.
We'd every day I'm implicated.
They're calling me in.
I've had to go to 9 criminal murder trials.
Thank God I've been cleared of all of them, but I keep having to go.
That's the 10th one that gets you. Because it gets closer. All of the murders were always happening in other states, so I had a solid alibi. This one happened on Hobart.
Right on Hobart.
South Hobart.
In the apartment.
Oh, it's absurd.
It should be.
Yeah, you got.
Listen, you're not allowed to divulge. Doctors aren't allowed to divulge blood stuff. When you get tests.
I mean,
all that kind of stuff. You should be able to.
I mean, they do.
What?
I mean, everybody divulges everything. Everything that's ever been said to a therapist has been repeated to multiple people for all of time.
At dinner parties.
Literally at dinner parties. I won't say her name, so it's You won't know. Her name's Karen. Not that you don't know, but I have a friend named Karen, and she said she just started seeing a therapist. Could it be the same? It could be. Everything that's ever happened,
someone told
somebody
someone else.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
the idea that the EFF and protecting privacy, and it's just. I guess it will just get to the point where like you'll have a safety pod. You'll have to be in it.
Well, that's what I was.
Time you'll know
I would think that there should be some place that those tests and those results and all that stuff is done through an autonomous, anonymous, autonomous. What's the other hummus?
Something hummus.
Anonymous.
What's your favorite hummus?
Autonomous, anonymous hummus. That you just could do that in a little fucking room, and then it was like, do you want us to store this information, or do you want us to destroy it? And then you just fucking burn it. You should know anything you want about yourself, and you shouldn't have to share it with anybody else. But
all of that
that's
would have
not
to be stored in your own body, because even if you were like, okay.
But listen, if somebody wants that information about you, all they have to do is just go to the fucking to your wastebasket and pull a fucking Q-tip out of your
not
fucking.
Only that, but it's just watching these companies that do like everything medically is done now online.
The issue is that these businesses that pretend to be some type of medical institution, but in actuality, the value of the company is in the information that they've culled from you, and that's what they're selling, but they're purporting that that's not the case. And it's the same with social media, and it's the same with anything that collects DNA data, anything that collects information or data. The idea is that we're providing you a convenience that's unifying or connecting you to the world, but in actuality, it's extracting from that something that they can sell at a high profit.
Yeah.
Because they get us to give it over for free, and then they can sell it.
And it's only getting better.
Yeah.
That's why the Lactaid, whenever I'm in a supermarket, the Lactaid always moves.
Nice, Seth.
Because it can like move it when I walk
Hey, Seth.
fast. Oprah just said she's going to take old episodes, her favorite episodes, and just make them podcasts. So now you can just listen to the Oprah podcast. It's just an old episode. Might be an episode from 1989. You might have loved the episode. It's a podcast. It's a beautiful thing.
Not a terrible idea.
Monetize it. So essentially we are, I say this just to thank you for listening to us, because
now we compete with Oprah.
Now we compete with Oprah. It's every day. It just gets, it's insane. Netflix.
Hillary Clinton and Oprah.
Yeah. Hillary Clinton. Yeah. And Oprah. Hey. I got to stop listening to you guys. Because my husband listens to Oprah. I listen to Hillary Rodham Clinton. So you're done. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, CBS All Access, Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus,
Quimby.
Vimeo, YouTube Premium, Vudu, and Facebook Watch.
What about Quimby?
Quibi in April, HBO Max in May, Peacock in July.
Have you ever watched anything on Facebook Watch?
I
Because I've
watched
been seeing this,
Tom versus Time, the 6-part Tom Brady documentary.
which was on Facebook Watch.
Yes.
And how did you watch that?
I watched that on my desktop.
But on where did you go? Facebook.com?
I'm not exactly...
Because you don't have a Facebook.
Yes. All of my... Again, we throw this out there. All of my premium services, I'm locked in with different access codes through friends and family.
But I'm saying, where does somebody go to watch Facebook TV?
Oh, you just I believe on any device that allows for streaming capabilities.
Jeff, can you answer this question for me? Because Seth doesn't understand. But he doesn't have Facebook.
Facebook.com. Watch it or look at it. I just stared at a picture of Tom Brady for what would
I
be
just
the
looked at
equivalent of 6
a
episodes.
5-part series of Tom Brady. So hold on a second. And then
Quibi in April, HBO Max in May, Peacock in July. So they just keep coming.
oh yeah.
They don't stop. Now that's not... I also, keeping in mind that we are allowed to almost see every show made since the 50s, essentially, is available in some format to watch. So every television show.
Up till now.
Have you ever seen Remington Steele?
That's just
No.
now, but you're saying everything up until now is also
Is available.
we can go and get.
And Hillary Rodham Clinton and Oprah.
So thank you for
So
listening.
thank you. And Pauly Shore, I think so too. So
Thank God.
you never know. So thank you for listening. The two young men started a show in February of 2006. It's now March of 2020. Doing our best to have a laugh, maybe learn something. It's episode, what is it? 779. So we're in the same time-space continuum. So as we get to 780, we'll give more updates. Again, still processing the fact that the Sundance is it's in a fluid space. We're talking about it's almost a mandala. It's a sandcastle. It's like the tides. We're processing everything that literally, as human beings, we process in this journey.
Yeah, but the sands are certainly shifting
as they do. And sometimes the universe, she speaks to us. Are we listening? I don't know. So we're processing.
We're not sure.
And we're not exactly sure in this
what
moment
the outcome is.
What is going on.
But she's hurting.
But she's strong.
Not hurting.
She's strong.
She's suffering.
She's
No,
strong.
she's
beautiful.
But not.
She's not at full strength.
She's not moving.
She's lived a beautiful life.
She's not moving.
She's not moving, but she's cognizant. She's aware.
Well,
very aware, more as much as ever. Sharp
alert.
as attack.
Yeah. So we hope by 780.
7 days we move along.
We will have
888-842-2357. Please again share your thoughts.
However,
and your
if you
again,
possibly
also we are
all ears.
We're running
open
full
mind
diagnostics
on a
under a hood and under the what's that? The chassis? What would I look up under the? What's the Gully Works? If I was to throw a 1999 black Mercedes-Benz C280, put it up on a lift, and take a real look inside and say, is that German engineering? What is this?
Like the exhaust system?
I don't know. I don't know much about
the undercarriage,
RPMs and undercarriages and
engine diagnostics.
V6. You told me. Is that a thing?
I didn't tell you. You told me. It's a great car.
So we just
we'll see.
We're just seeing as.
We'll just see.
We'll see.
But what we have decided to do is to not make any hasty decisions,
rash, hasty decisions
about the Sundance and her
fate,
her
future.
It
really says a lot about. It says a lot about the human condition, and about what makes us. This isn't AI. This isn't CGI. There ain't no computers in her. She's just a real machine. Put together.
I mean, there is a computer in her, but
there is
very, very early computer.
Women and men, American women and men, took their hands and they made her in 1993. Definitely, right? There's no way they
weren't making those anywhere else.
They probably made that like beautiful women and men, Detroit, Michigan, put her together. And they said, someday you'll find your best friend. Not right away. It's
Might take a decade or so.
It's going to take 12 years. But like life itself, you might have a partner. You're married for 12 years. You divorce. You find your soulmate.
It's a
beautiful romantic tale of time.
It's a remarkable run.
It's a remarkable story of love. I want to make an animated film about our love.
About
our journey.
Short film?
No, a feature film by Pixar called The Dance in Me. Would that not be a beautiful animated film?
Adult animated.
Wait a minute. This is a picture car. What happens if the Young and the Restless call my house tomorrow?
You might want to call them ahead of time.
Should I
you might want to get ahead of
on
this.
Tessa's storyline? Where are we at? Is she still like janky as fuck
I need to
in
call
that-
a meeting.
She's still homeless, living in that car because
She's still eating and having sex in that car.
yeah, hold on. She still changed her bra in that car because I found a tag for a bra in that car. When you have a picture car, you can't just it has to go through. You got to go through SAG.
Yeah, you got to talk. You got to
can't
call
just-
somebody.
You have to call a SAG
Call the
representative.
DGA.
You can't throw the car. You got to call the DGA and say, "I have a picture car. What do we do?" I mean,
What are we doing with this thing?
what are we doing with this thing? Is it with the Batmobile? Where are we putting it? This isn't just something you can rush to judgment or
no.
willy nilly.
No, we have to find a resting place,
Yes.
an appropriate
Gently,
resting place.
It's like when you're on DMT, you're scared to take that leap into the hallucinogenic unknown, but you know you'll be cradled
Yeah,
like feathered pillow
yeah. We'll get there.
together.
Yeah, all of us. A pair of researchers at the Georgia Institute of Technology has unraveled the physics behind the optimal way to toss rice while it's cooking.
All right, I'm sitting down now. Now I'm done. Mom, turn the podcast off.
In their paper published the Journal of the Royal Society Interface,
Royal sounds intense.
Hung Tang Ko and David Hu describe filming chefs in Chinese restaurants cooking fried rice and what they learned about the physics involved. Now, in Chinese restaurants, chefs use their woks to toss fried rice as it cooks. As part of their training, they are taught to toss the rice in a certain way. This allows for cooking at very high temperatures without caramelizing or burning. But what are the physics involved? And is the cause of shoulder pain, and is it the cause of shoulder pain in chefs? To find out, the researchers received permission to use high-speed cameras to capture the action at several Chinese restaurants in China and Taiwan.
Okay.
In slowing down the video, the researchers observed that all of the chefs used nearly identical tossing
Hear that?
patterns. They found that the chefs very rarely lifted the woks off the stove.
You listening, chefs?
Instead, tossing was achieved by pivoting the pans on parts of the stove. The woks were made to mimic pendulums, using a point on the bottom of the pan as one fulcrum and a contact point between another part of the wok and the stove as the other.
I know that.
This allowed the chef to move the wok back and forth, even as they maintain a seesaw motion. The video also showed that the technique used by the chefs required a degree of skill to heft the rice into the air just right, at just the right height,
Yes, apex. I believe.
and to
Yes,
keep it
that-
from spilling out of the pan. It also showed that on average, the chefs tossed the rice in their woks approximately 2 times per second.
See? Do you think it's easier to lift the wok
was the
when
last
it's
time you-
filled with fried rice or empty of fried rice? What do you think is it easier to lift it full or empty? How's the fried rice at this place? I don't know. Ask him where he got his master's in physics. Chef, where did you train? Can I see your STEM degree, please, before I eat this fried rice? But the proof is in the pudding, so to speak.
How many tosses per second?
Could maybe 2. I don't know. What's the fulcrum? What's your apex? This rice tastes like shit. Well, what are you doing? You're not doing it the way these other masters were doing it.
I guess
It makes sense.
it's just something we need to know.
It's physics.
It's something we
It's physics.
needed
My
to
answer.
needed to be documented.
It's physics. Whose
Fun.
coffee is this? I don't know. It's physics. What? I have a coffee for William. It's physics.
It's all physics.
It's all physics, bro. Maybe William's here. Maybe he's not. It doesn't matter.
I don't know if I care. I guess
What?
I think is the
They
problem.
wrote a paper and it had a royal in it. You better care.
I know it looks cool though when they do it.
Oh, it definitely looks cool.
Yeah, it's cool. That's what caused the study, right? Was
Because it just
the
looks
virality of all the crazy pictures of guys going
Of,
like
like,
ham,
getting in.
like getting like like surf wave style.
Well, that could like Indian fucking head fucking scratch massage. Do they have a? If we put in high speed cameras in all of these little makeshift side of the road, would they have a similar technique?
Oh,
What? How many times per second do you do a scrunch move, a Freddy Krueger? How many Freddy Kruegers per 10 seconds? It's physics, bro.
it's all physics, bro.
Fuck, man. I'd rather motherfucking do it. I'd rather motherfucking do it now, bitch. And then later when you're all up in my face, be like, oh, I'm sorry. Can I do that? Listen, you are taking this so out of context.
She was a war hero.
This is literally a highly decorated naval officer who invented computer language coding in the 40s. You're like grabbing shit at a buffet because you don't want to wait for the person to serve it to you. Fuck it, man.
Do it now. Apologize later.
Oh, shit.
My
bad. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
America through the eyes of two American Americans. Thank you so much for joining us. Episode 779. We asked it'd be so nice of you if you came back for 780. And
it would also be nice if you came to see us live.
Definitely.
In Milwaukee on May 23rd.
Yeah.
And
should I say?
and or
why say or? And or.
Playing in our hometown of Los Angeles at the Lodge Room on June 27th. 26th.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Friday night.
June 26th.
Milwaukee, Friday night in LA.
Tickets available for both of those shows. Click-throughs on our website. Go to the website. Go to the merch store. Buy some new merch. It's all good new shit that we have that's awesome. Kicking off 2020. Also, go to our Patreon page and pledge to us if you would. It is the best thing you can do to support us and keep the show commercial free and all that stuff. Keep those shows
commercial free. Keep them coming. We're gonna, please come back for 780. Tell a friend. Call the voicemail 888-842-2357. It just can't thank you enough. It's just amazing. It's amazing. Thank you. We'll see you and you'll hear us and see us next week. 780. Okay.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
How many do you have, Oprah? Oh, I did. I recorded 1,000. I already have 1,000. Oh, fuck! I started last week. I have 1,000.
I came out of the gate with 1,000.
Shit. Oh, you guys are at 780? I started.
We just celebrated our 1,000th
episode. I've been doing it for 4 days.
You got
me.
I
run ads on my fucking podcast because you know what I need? I need money.
More money.
More of it. I just don't understand.
It's beyond me.
It's beyond me.
It's beyond me.
It's insane. Conan O'Brien, as you know, invented podcasting. Dog.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy.
It also makes us even crazier.
Oh, we're so bad. We didn't know.
Well, we kind of did.
We didn't.
Well, we did at some point.
It was just.
But we could do it at any time.
Too long ago.
We could start now.
In a far-off land. Tatooine is where we started.
We could start right now. We can start tonight. I can make a phone call.
Tuft and Needle. Have you ever laid on a Tuft and Needle mattress? Jog, you cut the plastic and it just
opens
up you to life. Your dreams are opening up.
Off-gassing. Your dreams off-gas.
Oh, that first night of sleep on a Tuft and Needle, you chase it like the dragon. You never get back. That's how they get you. You have 2 nights of completely perfect sleep.
Catatonic.
Because you're right on the cusp of comatose. Death. I've never slept as good as those first 2 nights. Really?
That's because you were in a fucking in a methane field.
Yeah. How did you sleep good? You don't remember dreaming though those nights, right? You always write down your dreams in the morning. For that weekend, you didn't dream journal. I wonder why that is.
Tell
a friend about your friends.
Please.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong
Can
with-
we just get back to some simple human to human? Hey, these are my friends. Give them a listen. God, excuse me. Gosh, darn it. You know, something's gonna be that simple. You know? Oh yeah, I listen. Oh, there's a podcast I listen to. Yeah, my friends. Yeah, they're nice.
They're my friends.
They're my friends. That's good. When you're out at an axe throwing event for your fucking work because your fucking boss thought it would be a great idea, and now you're like axe throwing, and you're like,
Still haven't gone.
I don't really want to do. It's fine. I'm just saying there has to be some people that have been forced to go to an axe throwing work event that are like, I don't want to do this.
So what do? Listen to the show?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Seatbelts.